How's it going, everyone? My name is Bradley and welcome back to Detective Butler Maiden Voyage Murder. Last time, Gilligan, I believe his name was. Gilligan Galvana, yeah. Gilligan, he went to explore on the ship and had a little chat with Butler, the detective aboard the ship. Sometimes it can be hard to make life choices, and for him, he was having... Okay, this is getting too loud. I'm trying to talk here. You're interrupting me. So last time Gilligan had a talk with Butler, the detective aboard the ship, about what's going on in his life, the trouble he's having, how he doesn't want to really be the CEO of his father's company, but hopefully things will turn out better for him, eventually. I don't know how else to explain it. And Butler gave Gilligan a journal, one which has a secret where if you open up to the middle, you write in and such, and then no one can figure it out, or... yeah, I can't explain things well, but anyway, let's get back on with it. And I just now discovered that I can put this thing in full screen mode, but I'm going to keep it this way, so I don't lag the game any further. I slowly pick myself up out of bed, feeling refreshed and full of energy. I quickly glance around the room. It looks like my father isn't here. Sitting upright, I'm able to spot a note laid out on the other bed. Gilligan, I'm sorry that I haven't been listening to you. I'll go talk to the company members about it. Be back by 2. GG. Something stuck in my teeth. He's left these notes to me in the past when he didn't want to wake me up. But as a result, I've slipped in so late. Such a bad habit of mine. I take the note and fold it up tightly, sticking it in my pocket for now. I open the screen door and step onto the balcony. Yes, I know the journal's updated. The view from here is probably one of the best, considering it's a VIP room. All the balconies of the VIP rooms are adjacent to one another. Each balcony is also separated by a wall, so it's not like we could easily go from one to the other. It's also not something anyone would want to do for fun. If you fall into that ocean, there's no coming back up. Despite the good view from here, the weather itself doesn't look promising. The sky's filled with clouds, much darker than they were yesterday. What a terrible time to have booked a cruise. It was just sunny the other day. Excuse me, by the way, I burped. I close and lock the door when I come back in. I head over to the bathroom to take a quick shower. The bathroom itself is fairly small. It comes fully equipped with a toilet, sink, and bathtub, as one might expect. The shower has multiple knobs, controlling whether the water is hot or cold, and whether it's fresh water or salt water. I'll take a shower, order room service for breakfast, then be on my way. Without my father to watch my every move, I'll be able to spend my time on the ship as I please. That's exactly what I'll do. One of the first things I see upon walking down the hallway is a bar. I believe my father came here at some point yesterday, so I'm slightly curious myself. Inside the bar, the maid I saw in my room stands behind the counter, serving drinks to various customers. No one I recognize, and from the looks of her, no one she cares much for either. Mostly unshaven old men, no doubt come into the bar to wash away their sorrows in poisonous liquor. I'm not much for drinking myself, especially underage, but that girl is kind of cute. Alright, Gilligan, you've got this. Hey, long time no see. Ah, what kind line was that? We just saw each other yesterday. Why? Sorry, I didn't see you there. Oh, hey. I remember you from yesterday. I can't seem to remember your name, though. Gilligan. Gilligan Golder. Nice to meet you. It's always awkward introducing myself to strangers. If they don't laugh at my ridiculous name, they're busy thinking about my father's company instead. Gilligan, huh? Sounds like a cool name. Never met a Gilligan before. My name is Cecilia Clarida. Nice to meet you too. For a moment I thought she meant to say Cecilia, but one look at her name tag removed all doubts. What? That sounds like exactly the same. Cecilia? Okay. Well, there was actually a human on this planet with a more ridiculous name than mine. I'm glad we're all caught up then. I can't say I met a Cecilia before either. Or was it Cecilia? I don't know. Let's get down to business, shall we? When I'm not cleaning rooms, I'm taking orders here at the bar. What can I get you? She's not even gonna check my age, huh? I can't tell if that's flattery or absent-mindedness, but either way, I won't pass up a girl's offer. Well, let's take a look at the menu. Oh, now what's this, Gilligan? Found a girl you like? Hello, Butler. Butler? Man, he has the worst timing. The one and only. Oh, you two are friends then? Well, we really just met yesterday too. We're great friends. Best friends. Known each other for a long time. Now hit me with your best drink. Best drink? That would be... She scrambles to look to the menu, but it's clear she hasn't practiced enough. This must be your second day on the job. Alright, I'll make it easy for you. I'll have some vodka and grapefruit juice. Gilligan, you should get the vodka too. Vodka? I've never had it before. Oh, well you might not like it at first, but try it anyway. Be a man. I thought he was underage. Ah, vodka sure is a popular choice lately. If that's what you'd like, I'll get some ready. Cecilia grabs 2 bottles and sets them on the counter, which she pours into 2 glasses. I pick up one of them and take a drink out of curiosity. Oh jeez. Fuck. What the? What is happening? You idiot. You're supposed to mix it with something first. Like grapefruit juice. It's called a Greyhound. Well, you can drink vodka straight, but for someone's first drink. Yeah, not the best idea. It's a real killer. Ugh, well, anyway, it's too late for that. I've learned my lesson. I don't like this stuff. 'Tis a shame. Drinking like this brings me back to the good old days, when I was just a rookie, my name unknown. Really? How long ago was that? Yesterday. Yes. Now, Ceclia, was it? Have I told you I'm a journalist for the Lighthouse Chronicles? If you find any good gossip, let me know. Oh, really? I think I know a story you might want to write about. Have you heard of the haunted elevator? Haunted elevator? Yeah, isn't it crazy? The captain made sure to tell all the employees this morning not to use it. Ooh, spooky. Now that might be a good scoop. Yeah, I'm sure it will be. I'm really into stories about the paranormal. They always give me the creeps. From what I've been told, 2 passengers were found dead inside that elevator long ago. Apparently the elevator wasn't working properly yesterday, so maybe these spirits are trying to tell us something. Even if it's unsettling to hear that people died here, I'm too skeptical to think their ghosts are actually haunting the ship. That's what all the skeptics say. Just wait until you've had the bad things happen to you, weird and strange unexplainable things, and you'll surely change your mind. The day I see a ghost is the day I become world famous. If someone could prove ghosts real, they'd have gotten rich from it by now. So you're telling me you're not world famous and filthy rich already, Mr. Golder? Gilligan Golder? Ooh, I get it now. You're from that big company in New York. And here I was hoping my father's company wouldn't get involved in this. Good work, Butler. Anyway, I'll admit that the subject of the haunted elevator would catch some interest, but I just can't see it being real. Well, Gilligan, there's only one way to find out. You don't mean go and investigate it ourselves? Exactly. I mean, what else were you planning to do on this cruise? Sit around and watch TV all day? Live a little. Alright, you have a point. Let's test the waters with these supposed ghosts. Be careful. You don't want an angry spirit on your hands. Or shoulders. Right. That's why he's got me around. Yeah, to scare them all off. I was thinking to capture all their hearts instead. What do you mean by that? Butler and I leave the bar, stopping at the elevator. There's a sign attached to it that says under maintenance, do not use. Alright, so what do you say we go for a ride? He pushes the button next to the elevator without hesitation. Yes, of course, let's disobey the sign. How else would you expect to piss off some dead guys? Damn, Butler's a badass. Anyway, it's not working. Maybe it needs a key. I point to the keyhole right above the elevator button. No problem. Take a look at these. Butler waves a key ring consisting of metal keys in front of me. One of these must be the key to the elevator. Wait, are those her keys? I told you. You trust people way too easily. Butler walks over to the elevator, searching through the keyring for the right one. A bottle of vodka taken from the cruise ship's bar. Cecilia was delighted to hand it over. Even though I'm underage, personally, I can't stand the taste of it. Cecilia's keyring. It doesn't contain any card keys. However, there are quite a few middle ones to choose from, stolen by Butler after Cecilia misplaced them on the first day. Like soap operas dislikes working. Detective Butler. But none of them work. Well, that's a buzzkill. Where the hell is the key then? Hey, you're the detective, right? Don't ask me. I sure am, Watson. Oh, Gilligan, what a surprise to see you here. Have you been enjoying your stay so far? Coming up from the stairs, Captain Jack and his men greet us. Oh, it's been nice. First time on a cruise ship, too. Good, good. If there's anything I can do for you... Ahoy there, Captain! I'm a reporter from the Lighthouse Chronicles doing a story on this ship, and this supposedly haunted elevator sounds like a good scoop. He hands Jack one of his business cards as he talks. Oh, you've already heard about the elevator? Who told you? Perhaps I should give them a raise. Cecilia, the maid and the barmaid, or just barmaid to be concise. Ah, yes, her. Quite clumsy and forgetful, but she shows incredible dedication. Now then, Mr. Butler. Just Butler is fine, Captain. And Jack is fine too. Jack motions for us to follow him down the hall. Please, come this way. I was just about to begin the ghost tour. Normally it'd cost extra, but for the newspaper, I'll let you come along for free. How kind of you. After going down several flights of stairs, we arrive at the first deck. Normally it'd be off limits. However, a lot of tourists are standing around for the ghost tour. Blythe and Howard are among the crowd. I wave at them and they approach me. Hello, Gilligan. Hey, so I guess you both heard of the ghost story? Only from what Blythe has told me. There was this girl at the bar last night. It was the only thing she talked about. It'd be hard to forget it. Hey everyone. It's already started, so pay attention. We enter the engine room. Machinery lies the walls of the narrow walkway, leaving only a small area to move around. This cruise ship was built in the 1930s. Although I've been advertising today as its first cruise, that's a small lie. It was built that long ago, huh? Is this engine room a testament to that? Excellent observation. The engine room is one of the few areas we refuse to remodel. It's because of the paranormal activity involved down here. From the very moment of the ship's construction, it was doomed to be haunted. Who knows why, but everything that could have gone wrong always did. This engine room was the scene of all kinds of accidents. It was not uncommon for the workers to slip down the stairs or get their limbs crushed by the machinery back then. At the time, the country was undergoing a financial crisis. Those who needed money were willing to risk their lives working on this poorly funded ship. I'm still awake. Eventually, my grandfather rose through the ranks and built upon this ship. Soon enough, he was known for having one of the finest vessels in the country. But one day in 1962, everything he had built up came to an end. An unfortunate accident involving a newly installed elevator killed 2 passengers. The resulting lawsuit cost him the ship and his career. Sorry if you can hear my chair in the background. 2 passengers. Did he freaking stutter? Yes, 2 passengers. Follow me. The captain opens a nearby door, motioning our tour group to step inside. One of the guards holds the door as Jack leads the way. Butler and I follow close behind him. Once the rest of the crowd enters, the bodyguard shuts the door, returning to the captain's side. What a dark place. Its age really shows. Just look around. Sure enough, the rust-coated walls look decades old. I never liked the dark places, and while I'm still skeptical about any ghosts, I can't deny this room gives me a creepy feeling. Why is it that when I play this visual novel, I start to yawn a lot? I'm getting interested in this. One of the bodies, a man, was identified as Boone Cobalt. He was known for being a wealthy CEO of an airline business. The other body, a woman, could not be identified. Ooh. And so the media dubbed the two the Cobalt couple, using Boone's last name. Unfortunately for my granddaughter, the Cobalt family was filthy rich, and they filed a lawsuit against him. He was forced to give away all of his hard-earned money and close down the cruise ship business. My own family's reputation was tarnished that day, and ever since we've done our best to try and rebuild what we've lost. So once I acquired enough funds, I decided to buy back my grandfather's ship. So that Cobalt couple was killed inside the elevator, making it haunted. Is that it? That's the gist of it. During the renovation, several workers reported paranormal activity down here. Rather than repeat history and risk some more accidental deaths, I told them to leave this place as it is. Several people in the crowd whispered to themselves. He possesses an unlimited supply of bodyguards. Well, that's going to be helpful. Several people in the crowd whispered to themselves. They all seemed quite convinced after hearing Captain Jack's retelling. What do you think, Gilligan? It seems real to me. It's a scary story, I'll give him that. But until I see proof, I won't believe it. You're quite the fighter. Just like your father. Hey Jack, what's behind this door? Let me guess, we're not allowed to go in there? Nothing important. It's off limits. Yep, I knew it. Can't even give a reporter an inside look? That's right. As I said, nothing to see there. That's why we're going in there anyway. What a letdown. Then at the very least you'll let me check out that elevator, right? It's closed off for a good reason. Why can't you take no for an answer? I'm an investigative journalist. Snooping around in places I don't belong is my specialty. It's the one and only Double G. I'll just have to find my own way in somehow. Way to say that out loud in front of the captain. Anyway, that ends our tour. Please, jeez, can I stop yawning, please? Please follow me up these stairs. Suddenly, the lights flicker on and off and the room goes black. The crowd responds with a number of gasps and screams, adults and children alike. Seriously, what kind of parent brings a baby to a ghost tour? They'll be scarred for life. You monster. Whoever did that. Whoa, what the? Despite the crowd's noise, I'm able to hear Butler mutter something followed by a large crashing sound. Sorry for my constant yawning. The lights soon come back on and I see Butler lying at the bottom of the stairs. Is he okay? Thankfully, his fedora looks unharmed. Hey, Butler, are you okay? Rather than saying something witty like, "Do I look okay, you moron?" he gives no response. I guess that wasn't the smartest thing to ask considering he's out cold. What happened over there? Is he alright? He sure did bump his head on the floor. It's bleeding. Don't tell me he's dead already. I like that guy. Perhaps that's what he gets for mocking those ghosts. Either way, he needs medical attention. Men, take him to the infirmary. Jack's bodyguards follow his command and hastily pick up Butler's body, carrying him out of the room. Gilligan, you should follow them. Make sure your friend is okay. Right. I'll see you guys later. I wave at Howard and Blythe before accompanying the captain's men. Upon arriving at the infirmary, I'm surprised to see Donald sitting on one of the beds. The guards place Butler down on an adjacent bed. Donald looks surprised as well. The nurse isn't here. She had to go get something for me from the storage room. I was waiting for her to come back. I see. We will find her. The guards march out of the room, intent on finding the nurse. Oh, jeez. I remember that kid from last night. Was he your friend? Yeah. Hit his head kinda hard in the basement. Ouch. I burned myself while working in the kitchen earlier. It's nothing too bad, but I'll have to take care of it now and let the wound get infected. Right. I've never gotten burned before. Sounds painful. I've gotten used to the occasional fire. Just got a bit carried away this time. Oh. What do you mean? I was preparing lunch earlier, right? I thought I had it all sorted out, but then Jack comes up to me and says he's planning some sort of special banquet tonight. Came out of nowhere. So he says that the ingredients I was using should have been for the banquet. How was I supposed to know? My temper got the best of me and I accidentally spilled some boiling hot water on my apron. I wonder what he's planning. I don't know. I could never tell what he wanted. Gilligan, I'll let you in on a secret. You ready? Sure, I guess. I've known Jack for a long time. In fact, that's partially why I'm working here. More I have an obligation for an old friend than for myself. Obligation? A long time ago, when I was no more than 10 years old, my family took me on this cruise ship. It looks almost the same now, as seeing it brings back lots of memories. My own father was friends with the captain back then, and you know what he did? He was a chef too. You could say I followed in his footsteps. So you heard that Jack was starting up his grandfather's cruise ship business? That's what you mean by obligation? Our families were always close. After he shut down the cruise ship, the old captain entrusted many things to my father. I believe they became quite close friends after that. As for me, well, I used to take care of Jack when he was little. You see, he didn't come from the best upbringing. His grandfather had severed ties with his entire family. I believe Jack grew up quite lonely and detached from society, but I did my best to try to teach her the things his own father wouldn't. Donald looks around the room, peeking out into the hallway. And he returns to sitting down. You know those guys he's got in the suits? They aren't just random strangers. So he's got an unlimited supply of them. I'm guessing they're all Agent Smiths. Sort of. You know, just different looks. They work for him. Obviously. What I mean is, he's known them all in the past. Young Jack was a troublemaker indeed, and I wasn't always around to watch him. Those men took him and trained him in a certain way. Oh. He jolted their gang and climbed the ranks until he became their trusted leader. That's where they come from. I see. They taught him strength, but not discipline. Jack gets carried away too much of his own power. He thinks he can get away with things. He can't control it. And as his former caretaker, I want to teach him too. But he won't listen. You'll listen, Gilligan. You're a good listener. Thank you. Perhaps I've been rambling too much. But I need to get that off my chest. I know that feeling. Gilligan, don't become like Jack. It's too sad to see a family torn apart like this. Achievement unlocked, a good scoop. Chapter 4, where is Galvano Golder? This is true, we haven't seen him for a while, but I'm afraid that's going to end this episode and we're going to have to find that out next time. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed Chapter 3 of Detective Butler Maiden Voyage Murder. I hope to I don't know how much longer this is going to go for, but I am really enjoying the story so far. I'm sorry for my constant yawning throughout the video, I swear I've been paying attention. So thank you guys for watching. Please leave a like, subscribe to my awesome channel, let me know what you think of this series so far down in the comments below, and I will see you guys next time. Later everyone.